What you don't know will hurt you. What you don't know will hurt you. Pay attention. What you don't know will hurt you. Listen. What you don't know will hurt you.
How the meat industry is killing you with preservatives. A lot of us have grown up in this world eating processed foods such as hot dogs or bologna, or unprocessed foods like chicken, turkey, beef, and pork. What we didn't know is that meat, unprocessed and processed, is killing us. Welcome to this episode of What You Don't Know Will Hurt You. What you don't know will hurt you. In 1977, George McGovern, a senator out of South Dakota, along with his committee, released a report called the McGovern Report. In this report, he stated how evidence showed that meat, eggs, and other foods high in fat causes heart disease, cancer, diabetes, and hypertension. The backlash and uproar was swift. Big money companies responded by denying the harm in eating these foods. They denied the correlation between death and eating these foods. Lobbyists paid people to speak on how it's their choice on what to eat. It's their decision. Don't infringe on personal rights. It's understandable. In the end, the dietary guidelines just called for less fat. Turns out that certain fats are good for you, and food tastes horrible without it. But trans fat is bad for you, but that was unknown at the time. So while this was swept under the rug for political purposes and monetary gains, more Americans and in other countries continued to die from heart disease, cancer, and hypertension. In 1994, Susan Preston Martin and 4 other doctors released findings of a research called Processed Meats and the Risk of Childhood Leukemia, after she discovered that there were a connection between eating hot dogs and leukemia. In other processed and unprocessed meat with preservatives such as nitrates. When digested, it turns into a cancer-causing agent or carcinogenic called nitrosamine. Once again, big money meat companies threw money at the research to discredit the findings. Dr. Susan Martin Preston was distraught to know her fellow scientists could be bought at a price. She passed away in 2016, but not before the World Health Organization in 2015 announced that consumption of processed meat is cancer-causing to humans, and red meat that is unprocessed also. The real color of ham or pork is beige or grayish, and we've been duped to think that it's pink, or it's not fresh if it's beige or gray at the store, or something's wrong with it, when it's actually fresh and uncontaminated with nitrates that can cause cancer. Billion-dollar companies hide or discredit this information from the public, just like the tobacco industry did about smoking. Ironically, there were tobacco owners who owned meat companies, so they knew how to quiet the facts for years. From the McGovern Report to the Susan Preston Martin research to the update with the World Health Organization. You see, that was a span of about 38 years. McGovern Report 1977, Susan Martin Preston research 1994, until finally they got it right with the World Health Organization in 2015. 38 years. So for nearly 40 years of knowing that the big money meat industry has been killing us, a lot of us still don't know this. There you have it. I encourage you all to do your own research and come to conclusions for yourself. Anybody can just make a YouTube video and understand, but if you care about you or your loved ones and our livelihood and the longevity of our lives. We will take this to heart and share this information. So I hope you all take this to heart and research it for yourself and come to your own conclusion about things. And I hope that you understand that what you don't know will hurt you.